The clock was glowing 2 a.m. Your photograph beside the bed. I read the final page again, though every word lived in my head. Outside, the city drowned in rain. Inside, the machines kept perfect time. I held your silent hand and whispered, you are still the rest of mine. We met beneath a theater marquee, both too broke to buy a seat. You laughed and danced across the pavement, turning traffic into a beat. We lived in rooms above the railway, shared one coat through winter nights. You said a life is not its fortune, it is how fiercely someone fights. Then one September, tires were screaming, a shattered window filled the road. I reached the hospital by sunrise and found you somewhere I could not go. The doctor spoke in careful language, said the years might pass this way, but I placed our ring against your finger and promised I would stay. They warned me hope could turn to madness, that love must sometimes close the door. But how could I abandon the heart that taught my heart what living was for? So I counted every heartbeat, every sunrise, every sign, and built a bridge from your tomorrow to the broken edge of mine. I will wait until the silence has an ending. I will speak until you hear me through the dark. I will carry every dream we left suspended. I will guard the smallest ember of your spark. If the road back home is longer than a lifetime, I will place a light on every mile you cross. Because loving you was never only happiness, it is standing when the world declares you lost. I will wait beyond the fear and through the sorrow. I will meet you on the morning you come back. 5 years turned my hair to silver. The nurses learned our wedding song. I brought you news from every season, told you which old friends had gone. I read the plays we never finished, I described the changing sky. Some nights I begged you to awaken, some nights I only sat and cried. Your mother left us in the 3rd year. Before she went, she took my hand. Do not let grief make you a prisoner. Love her, but still remain a man. So I began to walk each morning I learned to breathe beyond that room. I planted roses by the window so you would wake to something in bloom. I still wait, but now the silence has a meaning. I still speak, but I have learned to hear life too. I carry every dream we left suspended, but I no longer let my own heart disappear with you. If the road back home is longer than a lifetime, I will place a light on every mile you cross, because loving you is more than endless grieving. It is honoring all the courage we once taught. I will stand beyond the fear and through the sorrow. I will meet you on the morning you come back. Then came a night when hope felt empty. I laid my head beside your arm. I said, I do not know if you can hear me, but I cannot keep begging fate for mercy. I have loved you through 1,000 mornings. I have fought the dark with all I am. If you must go, I will forgive you. If you can stay, then take my hand. The room was still. The rain stopped falling. The first light touched your face, and underneath my trembling fingers I felt your hand begin to move. You came back when the silence seemed forever. You came back from a world I could not reach. With one breath, you broke the walls between us. With one word, you gave the lost their speech. You said my name like thunder through the heavens. You wrote your name inside my jacket, right above my beating heart. You said no border drawn by strangers will decide where we must part. The morning train was full of soldiers. The platform disappeared in rain. I watched you running by the window, but I could not leave the chain. We had planned a room above the bakery, yellow curtains, painted floors. You kept the key upon a ribbon for a life behind unopened doors. Then the letters stopped arriving. The front line swallowed every road. They marked my name among the fallen while I woke beneath the snow. For 3 long years behind the wire, I survived on scraps and prayers. Every night I touched your writing, fading slowly through the tears. Men beside me lost their reason, Some forgot the towns they knew. I repeated every promise just to keep my way to you. When the God said hope was useless, I could hear your fearless voice. You may not choose the road before you, but your soul can make a choice. So I held your name like armor. I let no darkness take it down. Though the world declared me buried, I was breathing underground. I will walk back to your name, through the ruin, through the years. I will cross the fields of silence. I will climb beyond my fear. When the night has torn the map apart and every star has lost its flame, I will follow one last memory. I will walk back to your name. Love is not the road left unbroken. Love is choosing it again. Even when the world has changed us, even when we cannot know the end. When the gates were finally opened, I was thinner than my shadow. There were cities turned to ashes. There were graves in every meadow. I traded boots for bread and water. I slept beneath abandoned trains. Every mile became a lifetime, but I would not wear their chains. Then I reached our street one evening. The bakery was gone from view. In its place stood a small clinic with a painted door of blue. Through the window you were working, binding wounds beneath the light. Silver touched your hair like winter, but your eyes were still that bright. You looked up and dropped the bandage. Neither one of us could move. Then you pulled the key from your ribbon, the key you never ceased to hold. I had walked back to your name, through the ruin, through the years. I had crossed the fields of silence. I had carried all my fear. Though the night had torn the map apart and every star had lost its flame, you were standing in the doorway where I walked back to your name. Love was not the room we planned for. Love was everything we saved. It was every life you sheltered. It was every step I made. You said I waited until waiting nearly turned my blood to stone. Then I opened up our doorway to the ones who had no home. I said I live because your handwriting stayed above my beating heart. You laid your hand against the letters and whispered we were never apart. We had lost the years between us. We had scars no kiss could mend, but an ending forced upon us did not have to be the end. Let the past speak of its sorrow. Let the dead be honored here. We will love what still remains. We will turn these walls of suffering into shelter from the rain. We have walked beyond their borders. We have risen through the flame. They could take our youth and seasons, but they could not take our names. Let the broken enter freely. Let the hungry find a place. Let the children hear our story and inherit something brave. You tied a ribbon to the railing, said I'll be home before the rain. I watched your boat become a shadow beyond the harbor's silver frame. The evening folded into thunder. The sea erased the line of blue. Before the night had reached the shoreline, the whole world disappeared with you. The rescue crews returned at sunrise with empty hands and lowered eyes. They spoke of waves like falling mountains, of broken wood and blackened skies. But I refused the words they offered. No final bell, no place to grieve. I kept your coat beside the doorway and taught my wounded heart to believe. Each night I climbed the old lighthouse and lit the lamp above the bay. I thought perhaps beyond the darkness you were still searching for your way. The town moved on through births and funerals. New faces filled the market square. But every time the foghorn sounded, I turned in hope to find you there. They told me hope could become a prison, that waiting slowly steals a life. But love had carved your name within me, deeper than the stormy night. So I promised every restless ocean, while these hands could lift a flame, no lost soul crossing through the darkness would call for home in vain. I will keep a light above the water. I will hold it through the wind and cold. For every heart still fighting through the darkness, for every hand with no one left to hold. And if you're somewhere past the farthest horizon, where no earthly voice can travel to, you will know I never stopped believing. You will see the light I left for you. Though the sea may never give an answer, though the years may hide the truth, I will keep this fire burning, the light I left for you. Ten winters passed across the harbor. The ribbon faded pale and thin. My hair turned gray beneath the lantern, but still I let the strangers in. I learned the codes of coastal radios. I learned to read the shifting tide. I guided boats through walls of weather when every star had left the sky. One night a young man called in terror. Engine gone, we're taking waves. His voice was breaking through the static, like mine had broken at your grave. I talked him through the raging darkness. I kept him breathing until dawn. And when his little girl embraced him, I felt your hand upon my arm. darkness, for every hand with no one left to hold. And though you're somewhere past, the farthest horizon, beyond the reach of all I knew, every life that finds its way back safely comes home beneath the light I left for you. The sea may never give an answer, but love has shown me what to do. I will keep this fire burning, the light I left for you. I thought surviving meant forgetting. I thought goodbye would make me free, but healing was not closing the doorway, it was opening it to those in need. I cannot change that final weather, I cannot pull you from the foam, but I can stand against the darkness and help another sailor home. So let the waves rise like an army, let the black sky hide the stars. I have carried grief through every season, I have learned how strong we are. I will not kneel before the silence, I will not drown in what I lost. Love is not measured by the ending, love is what we build from the cost. I will raise the light above the water, I will make it brighter than before. Let it shine for every broken traveler who has forgotten what they're fighting for. I have waded through 1,000 waves of sorrow, I have begged the empty sky for truth. Now I know the answer was not finding you, it was becoming what you taught me to. I will live for every dawn you never witnessed, I will speak for every voice the tempest stole. I will turn the night that nearly left me empty into a fire that can guide another soul. Raise the light, face the night, bring the lost ones home. You are more than what the ocean took away, you are every life that makes it safely through. And until my final morning, I will guard the light I left for you. Yes, I'll guard the light I left for you. The ribbon rests beside the lantern, a quiet sunrise fills the blue. Your coffee cooled beside the window, your red coat waited by the door. You said, come drive with me till sunrise. I said, I'm too tired, maybe tomorrow. The rain began without a warning. Your headlights vanished down the lane. Before the morning reached the valley, a stranger called and spoke your name. They found your car beside the river, where the old bridge met the stone. I stood beneath the flashing sirens, but somehow felt completely alone. For years I blamed that final evening, the words I never thought would last. One careless promise of tomorrow became a doorway to the past. I left your shoes beneath the staircase. I kept your letters in a drawer. I heard your footsteps in the hallway each time the wind moved through the door. The world kept turning without asking. The seasons crossed our empty room. I learned that grief can breathe beside you and make a lifetime of one afternoon. They told me guilt was not devotion, that love would never ask this price. But every dawn felt like betrayal, and every smile felt like a lie. Still, beneath the weight of silence, one memory would not disappear. You saying life is made for living. Don't waste the days that brought us here. I was waiting for the world to stop without you, waiting for the sky to share my pain. I was holding every breath we never finished, standing like a shadow in the rain. But your love was never meant to be a prison. It was never meant to leave me on my knees. Though I could not change the road that took you from me, your voice kept moving softly through the trees. Take the light that still remains before you. Let your wounded heart remember how to beat. There is more beyond the night that tried to break you. There is still a road beneath your feet. One winter night the storm came raging. The river climbed beyond its line. I heard a crash beside the old bridge, at almost the same place, the same time. A young man hung above the water, his frightened daughter trapped inside. For one long breath I saw your red coat. For one long breath I nearly hid. Then something stronger than my sorrow pulled my body through the rain. I broke the glass and freed the child first, then dragged her father from the frame. When morning found us on the roadside, She wrapped her small hand over mine. She said, you came when no one heard us, and somewhere deep I heard your reply. I had waited for the world to stop without you, but the world was calling out my name. There were hearts still reaching through the darkness. There were lives still standing in the rain. And your love was never meant to be a prison. It had carried me when I could hardly breathe. Though I could not change the road that took you from me, I could choose the man your faith had seen in me. I could take the life that still remained before me. I could let my I still hear the rain against the window, like the night you whispered my name. The room has changed, the years have vanished, but the silence sounds the same. We were young beneath the station lights, two restless hearts with borrowed time. You held my hand like every road would somehow lead your life to mine. We built a home from little promises, from midnight talks and second chances. But fate came down without a warning and tore the future from our hands. I watched your train become a shadow. I stood there long after it was gone, with one goodbye still in my throat and half a lifetime moving on. They told me time would close the wound, that every storm would lose its name. But some love does not disappear, it only learns to live with pain. So I carried you through every winter, through every road I walked alone. You were the fire beneath the ashes, you were the place I called my home. And when the dark said stop believing, when all my strength was wearing thin, I found your voice inside the silence, saying rise and breathe again. Though I lost the world we dreamed of, though I paid the price in tears, where the broken light still shines, I have loved you all these years. I learned to smile for other people, I learned to sleep without your arms. I wore my sorrow like a soldier wears the memory of his scars. There were days I nearly surrendered, nights I cursed the empty sky, but the hope you left inside me would not let my spirit die. Then one morning through the curtains, golden sunlight crossed the floor. For the first time I understood that love was larger than before. You were not only what I lost, you were the courage I became. Every step beyond the heartbreak still carried something of your name. So I carried you through every winter, through every road I walked alone. You were the fire beneath the ashes, you were the place I called my home. And when the dark said stop believing, when all my strength was wearing thin, I found your voice inside the silence, saying rise and breathe again. Though I lost the world we dreamed of, though I paid the price in tears, where the broken light still shines, I have loved you all these years. Maybe love is not possession, not a promise time can keep. Maybe love becomes the lantern that survives the deepest grief. Maybe every heart that shatters leaves a doorway for the dawn, and the ones we cannot hold forever still can teach us to go on. I will not bow before the sorrow, I will not disappear in pain. I will stand beneath the thunder, I will walk into the rain. Because you gave me more than memories, more than photographs and scars. You showed me even broken people can still reach beyond the dark. I have carried you through every winter, but now I'm not afraid alone. You are the fire beneath the ashes, but I have built another home. When the darkness says stop believing, I will raise my voice and sing. Every ending leaves a heartbeat, every loss can grow new wings. I will live the life we dreamed of, I will face the coming years. I will turn our pain to purpose, I will rise above my fears. And if heaven holds our story, if I wrote someday a line, you will find me standing stronger, where the broken light still shines. Yes, I'll carry love, not sorrow, past the borders of goodbye, for the heart that keeps on loving is a heart that will survive. Where the broken light still shines, I am still alive. I still hear the rain against the window, like the night you whispered my name. I still hear the rain against the window, like the night you whispered my name. There was a hill above the river, where the wild grass touched the sky. You drew a doorway in the red earth and said, "We'll live here, you and I." You place my hand against your heartbeat, like a promise time could feel. We had no walls, no roof, no money, but somehow it all seemed real. We worked our days beneath the city, counting coins inside a jar. You chose the curtains, I chose the timber. We named the rooms beneath the stars. You wanted windows facing eastward, so the dawn could find us first. The kitchen filled with Sunday laughter, the garden growing through the dirt. Then came a winter without warning, a quiet word, a doctor's eyes. The plans we kept beside the bedside became the prayers I read at night. I told you, hold on just till summer, we're almost where we meant to be. You smiled and said, don't fear tomorrow, build something beautiful for me. I tried to bargain with the heavens, I tried to hold back every hour, but there are battles love can enter without possessing enough power. And when your hand slipped out of my hand, the whole world vanished from the room. Still your final words remain there, like a seed beneath the ruins. So I kept the key to a door that never opened. I kept the plans folded close against my heart. I walked for years with every promise left unspoken, trying to understand why we were torn apart. But love is more than all the years that we were given. It is the mark we leave when everything is gone. And though we never crossed the doorway we imagined, the house we never built will still become a home. I swear the house we never built will still become a home. For 7 years I carried sorrow like a stone beneath my coat. I left the city, changed my number, stopped believing in my hope. I slept in rooms without a memory. I worked wherever work was found, but every road became a circle leading to that piece of ground. Then one cold night outside a shelter, I saw a mother with her child. She gave him half her only blanket, then turned away so he could smile. I heard your voice inside that moment, not like a ghost, but something clear. Love was never meant for keeping. Give away what brought us here. So I returned beside the river with an old truck full of wood. The people said the dream was over, I answered, no, it still is good. A mason came who lost his brother. A widow brought us bread and tea. A boy who had no place to sleep in carved his name into a beam. And I used the key on a door that waited years there. I spread the plans underneath the morning sun. With every nail I felt the weight begin to disappear. With every wall another life had just begun. Because love is more than all the years that we were given. It is the strength to carry wounded people on. And though we never crossed the doorway we imagined, the house we never built was slowly becoming home. Yes, the house we never built was slowly becoming home. They said that grief would leave me empty, that loss would make my spirit small. But I poured every tear in concrete and turned my pain into these walls. I placed your photograph above them, not as a monument to death, but as the face that taught a broken man to give what he had left. Now there are children in the hallway. There are footsteps on the stairs. There are tired souls around the table, finding reasons to stay there. There are names carved in the I can still see the lights above us, like stars that never learned to die. You were the song inside the silence, the reason time kept passing by. The old theater stands empty now, dust on the seats, rain on the ground. I walk the aisle where we once dreamed, back when forever still believed. Your voice still lives behind the walls, a quiet echo when evening falls. I touch the stage, I close my eyes and see your shadow in the lights. We were young but our hearts were old, burning stories no one told. Two souls fighting through the night, holding on with broken light. I have carried every goodbye like a stone beneath my skin. But even after all these years, your love still finds its way back in. When the curtain falls and the music ends, I will still be waiting where our story began. Through the smoke, through the scars, through the lonely hearts, I will love you beyond it all. If the road takes you far from me, if your heart becomes a memory, I will stand in the ruins of what we were, still believing love returns. I kept the coat you used to wear, it still remembers the midnight air. The sand is fading but not the pain. I feel you every time it rains. People say that time is kind, that it heals what it leaves behind. But they never knew the way you smiled, like hope was standing by my side. So I learned to but not forget to breathe with every lost regret. And though the world keeps moving on, part of me stays where you are gone. When the curtain falls and the music ends, I will still be waiting where our story began. Through the smoke, through the scars, through the lonely hearts, I will love you beyond it all. If the road takes you far from me, if your heart becomes a memory, I will stand in the ruins of what we were, still believing love returns. Maybe you are somewhere under another sky, learning how to smile without asking why. Maybe fate was cruel, maybe love was blind, maybe we were born in the wrong time. But I won't let the darkness ride our end, I won't let the silence be my only friend. Every tear became a flame, every loss still speaks your name. And if tonight the heavens open wide, I'll send my heart across the tide. Not to beg, not to break, not to fall, but to say I loved you through it all. When the curtain falls and the world goes still, I will keep your light on the highest hill. Through the storm, through the years, through the final call, I will love you beyond it all. Let the oceans rise, let the cities burn, let the hands of time never let you return. I will stand with my heart wide open still, with a hope that sorrow could not kill. When the curtain falls and the music ends, I'll still be waiting where our story began. And if love is a stage where the brave must fall, then I gave you my soul through it all. So leave one light above the stage for the love we could not say. If you hear this song someday, know I never walked away. When the curtain falls tonight, I'll be standing in the light. I left a lamp beside the window, burning through the endless rain. Not because I know you're coming, but because I still know your name. There's an old house on the hillside where the winter never sleeps. Every room remembers footsteps, every wall knows how I weep. I set the table for two shadows, for the wine we used to share. Then I sit across from silence, talking like you're almost there. Your coat still hangs beside the doorway, like it never learned goodbye. just to feel you passing by. People told me hearts grow stronger when they learn to stand alone, but mine became a lonely chapel with your memory carved in stone. I built a light for you in the dark, a fire that time could never tear apart. Through broken years and empty rooms, my soul still calls across the blue. If you are lost beyond the night, follow my heart, follow the light. And if you never find your way back home, I'll keep it burning on my own. I have watched the fields turn golden, then watched them fade beneath the frost. I have counted every season by the measure of what I lost. There are songs we never finished, there are words I never said. They still rise up in the midnight like a prayer beside my bed. I don't hate the pain you left me. It is proof that love was real. Some wounds are not meant for closing, some are meant to make us feel. I built a light for you in the dark, a fire that time could never tear apart. Through broken years and empty rooms, my soul still calls across the blue. If you are lost beyond the night, follow my heart, follow the light. And if you never find your way back home, I'll keep it burning on my own. Maybe you are only a memory now, a distant star I cannot reach. Maybe love was just a lesson that life was brave enough to teach. But I won't close the door to heaven, I won't bury what we knew. Every tear became a lantern, every scar still shines for you. When the thunder shakes the mountain, when the sky breaks open wide, I will stand against the darkness with your name still alive inside. I built a light for you in the dark, a burning sun inside my broken heart. Let the oceans rise, let the cold winds blow. There's still a place where love can go. If you are lost beyond the night, follow my heart, follow the light. And if the world forgets what we once knew, I'll keep believing enough for two. I built a light for you in the dark, a sacred flame, an endless spark. And never find your way back home, I'll keep it burning on my own. So when the night becomes forever and the stars fall from the sky, look for the light beyond the silence. That is where my love will lie. I left a lamp beside the window, burning through the endless rain. Not because I know you're coming, but because I still know your name. I was standing by the station with your promise in my hands. The night was cold and endless, like a dream that never lands. There's a platform in the valley where the old lamps still remain. Every evening I return there, listening for a midnight train. You said wait until the winter, I will find my way back through. Now the winters keep on passing, but they never bring me you. I have grown into the silence, I have learned the weight of years. But your name still breaks inside me, like a song made out of tears. They say a heart can lose its hunger, they say a soul can close its door. But I have loved you through the thunder, and I still love you even more. So I wait for the train that never came, through the fire, through the rain, with your memory in my chest, like a prayer that cannot rest. If the night should take my voice away, if the stars forget to flame, I will still be here calling your name, for the train that never came. I kept the ticket in my pocket, faded blue and torn in two. One half carried all my sorrow, one half still belonged to you. People passed me like the seasons, faces blurred beneath the snow. They all found their destinations, I stayed where I watched you go. But love is not a simple ending, not a door we close in pain. Sometimes love becomes the reason that a broken heart remains. So I wait for the train that never came, through the fire, through the rain, with your memory in my chest, like a prayer that cannot rest. If the night should take my voice away, by another road. Maybe life became too hard to turn around. Maybe every letter that I wrote fell like ashes to the ground. But I don't blame the sky above us, I don't curse the cruel unknown. You gave my heart a sacred story, even when you left me alone. And if waiting is my burden, then I'll carry it with grace. Every scar became a sunrise, every tear became your face. I'll wait for the train that never came. Through the years, through the pain, with your memory burning bright, like a candle against the night. Let the mountains fall into the sea, let the world forget my name. There will always be a part of me at the station in the rain. I'll wait for the train that never came, not in weakness, not in shame, but because a love this true can survive what time can do. If the night should take my voice away, if the stars forget to flame, my heart will still be calling your name. For the train that never came. Oh. The station sleeps beneath the moon, the rails are silver cold and still, and somewhere past the edge of time, I believe you love me still. So I'll keep standing in the rain, waiting for the train.